Disclaimer, for YouTube and viewers. The video I am covering is a fan-made gore fest about toddlers killing each other based off the game series Mortal Kombat. Some of the gore is blurred out and not shown. The point of this video is for the sake of comedic purposes. This video is intended for 13+. Thank you for your patience.
Hello everyone, my name is Max Davila and welcome back to the Kill Count and welcome back to Season 2. Today we're going to be looking at Kombat Kids created by Ted Atkin in 2015. Kombat Kids is a fan-made video about putting all of our favorite Mortal Kombat characters as they battle it out as toddlers or even babies. While common, it's a very strange phenomenon to have very popular characters have different media about them, but just younger. And it doesn't even need to be canon to the storyline. They can even do it vice versa with an older version of our beloved characters. It's happened with shows and games like Rugrats, Looney Tunes, Five Nights at Freddy's, Total Drama, and now Mortal Kombat. Most of these projects are either flops or critically disliked by most of their fans or popular media outlets, either by ruining what made the show likable or making it completely different from the source material. Fortunately, Kombat Kids is not the case. Even though they are kids and babies, they still get brutally killed, and very suddenly too, I might add. Just as its old gruesome Mortal Kombat games. But what I've also heard from Kombat Kids, it was supposed to not only be one video. There's actually a secret ending teasing the second episode. But it's been 6 years and nothing new from Ted Atkin anywhere. Let's hope it comes back. It's very good. But either way, how many toddlers died in Kombat Kids? Well, let's find out and get to the kills. The video begins with a title screen referencing the start screen in the OG first Mortal Kombat game. We then cut to a cute purple dragon telling us about this title card! Shock card? It then cuts to a playground with all of our favorite Mortal Kombat characters as toddlers. Yeah, I could say babies, but let's be honest, they're toddlers. Speaking of which, I'll name you all of them. There's Rain, Sindel, Cyrax, Sector, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Nightwolf, Noob Saibot, Cabal, Jade, Reptile, Shiva, Kung Lao, and finally Liu Kang. That's all of them, but it won't be the last. Like for example when Sonya Blade walks out the woods and suggests to play a game, and that brings all the toddlers together. Sindel asks the obvious question here.
But what shall we play?
Some suggestions include chess, puzzles, and even go-karts, but none of them seem to interest Sonya to varying degrees.
Maybe we should race go-karts. Don't be stupid, Curtis.
Hey, you don't talk to my boy Curtis like that. I don't care how many times he's died. He can be modern Liu Kang for all I care, and he would still be one of my favorites. But back on track, what should they play?
I know. We should play hide and seek.
Hide and seek it is. Then hey, dance while you're at it, for now. Sonya explains that they have to hide, and if they're found, they're out. If they make it back to the Shao Kahn statue, they are safe. And Johnny Boy is the Seeker. And trust me, Johnny is an MVP in this game, and I'll just have to show you right now. Everyone starts to hide in fairly creative locations and not so creative locations, I might add. But hey, it's gotta be very good if even Jason's playing it. After Johnny is done counting and he's ready to cage some people, he starts to find people pretty easily, left and right. And even if they feel safe, they get caged. Oh, hello, Jason, once again. One contender for ruining Johnny's hide-and-seek streak is our cocky friend Kano. As he's hiding from Cage, Kano radios Kira and Tremor to score a point for the Black Dragon since Kano is going to attempt to run to the statue. Kano makes a run for it, but Cage isn't far behind. Kano is about to reach the statue, but Johnny gets his green ball of something and throws it at him, knocking him to the ground with Kano in pain, if you were to call it that. But Kano's a sore loser, so he beams Cage with his laser, which should probably kill him. But hey man, it's less complicated than a Harmony and Horror story. Then they get into an all-out baby fight!
Round 1, fight!
There's a couple of notable moments which include body backdrops, nut punches, and even Kano trying to beam Cage again, only for him to start getting lasered by Cage's $500 sunglasses. Sonya tries to break it up, very miserably I might say. But it only gets worse when Johnny gets his skull cracked open, which is a reference to the X-ray move that was only in MK9 and MKX. Johnny is dizzy standing there, and with a finish him from Tremor,
Finish him!
Kano spin dashes Cage on a seesaw and catapults him in the air, with Johnny giving one last kiss before he lands on a fountain and gets his heart impaled. Damn, now that's how you do a first kill. And somehow that's not even it, but freaking Johnny's blood just covers the water of the fountain. Everyone is pretty disgusted with what just happened, and it looks like Kano's gonna be in very big trouble. With some back and forth debate with some sick burns.
Oh my gosh, Fujin, no one even remembers you.
At least I was not created from a glitch, Air Mac.
Sonya and Jay try to lighten the mood with Katana showing her sister Melina and saying how they made up.
But through love and understanding, we're closer now than ever.
Never mind. Melina is looking to kill some kids, and she first tries with her sister, but then she's stopped by Raiden with electricity! After hearing / seeing compliments, hearts, and stabbings, which aren't real, and I won't add it to the kill count, shut up, the tournament towers start blazing! And with a red beam from the Shao Kahn statue, everyone starts having a taste for blood. Before long, everyone starts to get ready, and then the gong is rung, and it's time for Mortal Kombat! Soon enough, the fighting begins, and it's cool as hell. Bicycle kicks and all. And that's not even it. We have budget nerf wars, missiles, noobs getting kicked, sister brawling, and even spin dashing triple kills. We cut to Striker playing finger guns with Kenshi, which gives us our second kill after he explodes Cyrax. Kano the Hedgehog's next victim is Jax, who he flies towards. But this isn't a problem for Jax, so he Falcon punches him not back to his infancy, but rather his demise. His fate consists of pinballing and tree gobbling.
You guys are so immature.
But nothing has changed with Sonya. Rain, meanwhile, gets a snowball to his head and gets his skull cracked open. But it won't be the last of him. Subby turns around to only see the man, the myth, the legend, Scorpion.
Vengeance will be mine.
Cutest you'll ever get from hell, I can say. Hanzo opens a gateway to hell as we get the Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight we always wanted. We get cool move to cool move, making me love that. Wait, no! Cuts to Sindel blasting Rain and other people until she's stopped by Striker's baton.
You're busted.
Famous last words. And I'm not even joking this time. Sindel gets up and screams Black Canary style in Striker's face. This causes his face skin to rip off. I'm really sad to see him go, but that was freaking amazing! Scarlet approval. We cut to Fujin doing something until the more badass Montero kicks Fujin's head in half! Ooh, brain? Hannibal would like that. Sonya has had enough of this and is going to tell before Bo Raicho interferes by throwing up in her face. Sounds like Bo Raicho to me, am I right? I won't count Sonya for now though. We cut back to Scorpion and Subby fighting again with not ice skating, home runs from Sub-Zero, and even ice clones. How is Hanzo gonna recover from all of that? Even though Scorpion is kicked back into hell, Sub-Zero gets get over here by Hanzo. Sub-Zero grabs Scorpion's spear and tosses him across the fire pit of hell. Hanzo takes off his mask and they start freezing each other. We cut to Cabal running at Jax before Jax decapitates him with his spine intact. But that's not all for Jax. Kira is pointing a sniper at Jax until a drone drops a rocket launcher for Jax and he shoots at the Black Dragon treehouse with Kira getting blown up. Special Forces has gotten the W today, Black Dragons. Kung Lao jumps into the sea, being the ever-loving crap out of Noob Saibot clones and also killing the real Noob Saibot in the process. He was in a punchy mood, I see. Lao tests his spinning hat, and as it flies around, I'm gonna count a couple more people. We see Shiva crushing Hatoru. Darius is lifted and stabbed to death by Baraka as Jason watches in the background. But then Baraka is suddenly cut in half! We then cut to Boracho still barfing on Sonya. Can we cut to something more epic?
Freeze in hell.
Perfect. Sub-Zero hops on Scorpion, but then is beaten the literal crap out of by Hanzo. Hanzo then puts Subby's face on Hell's walls as he slides down even farther. Sub-Zero is also evaluating his life choices right now. Sub kicks off the wall and kicks Hanzo away as he makes some ice sculptures. Sub bashes Hanzo's head into the ice as he falls deeper and deeper in the gates of hell. Man, I was enjoying myself. Can Jason make me happy? No. We load into a minigame where we see a cute tiny coral con make a kite. The aim of the game is that you have to soar this kite higher and higher. It looks fun and friendly, but I have to press X for doubt on this one, Chief. Told you, but cool kill though. Now we're gonna have a bunch of kills, so bear with me. We first see Smoke on the ground being poked at by Jade. Mocap gets sliced in half by Kung Lao's hat. Oh, hi Jason once again. A tree gets cut in half to crush Husu Han and Daram. And finally Kung Lao dies when he tries to catch his hat, but then is half decapitated. Sector flies in before getting knocked to the ground by Rico, who throws shurikens at Jax. But Jax uses Rain as a shield as he's stabbed. Still somehow not dead though. Jax also uses him to beat Rico as he's bashed and drowned. Sector is next to get killed as he gets his arms ripped off, his head crushed, and gets impaled on his own wires. Jax celebrates this until he has acid puked on him. Reptile pulls Jax's head up and eats it up. Nightwolf then shoots and asks Reptile a question. Raiden appears and throws Rain into a tree as they fly through the trees. He then shoots lightning into Ermac as he explodes to freaking pieces. But then here's Johnny.
Johnny, you're alive!
Yeah, sorry Raiden, but you just got your head knocked clean off. Rest in peace, man. Sucks for Liu Kang, but that's good news for Johnny, or as I should call him, Shang Tsung. And then Raiden soul is then sucked up. Shang is kicked back as he turns into Kataro, and Liu Kang turns into a dragon. A common thing with Liu Kang. The Dragon King snaps up Shang Tsung and then crushes him! We finally cut back to Sub-Zero and Scorpion, still fighting. Scorpion suddenly then slices open Sub-Zero's gut and impales his stomach, and gets over him. Subby gets the last laugh as he stabs ice into Scorpion's eyes and rips out his spine! As Sub-Zero is losing his grip, a huge demon rises from the lava of hell as they both die going into his mouth. Nightwolf then shoots an arrow in Sindel's head as we also see the dead body of Kenshi. We then cut to Katana and Melina still in their baby fight. There's your usual hitting, blocking, and even daddy issues. We also see Shiva and Liu Kang and who will win? Shiva, very awesome. You know what? Screw it! Let's just count Sonya to get this scene done with! Katana flings Melina into the air using her fans before she jumps and tries to go for the kill as we hear sharp noises. And by the way this is filmed, you already know they're both cut in half! How cute? Shiva is beaten pretty badly until Liu Kang goes stupid and kicks her a good 10 feet. Liu Kang walks away as we see
That's a stinky one.
Screw you. To make sure Shiva stays dead, Liu Kang crushes her skull with Shao Kahn's head! Liu Kang passes out from that. We then see the dead bodies of counted and non-counted victims like Tanya, Tremor, Montero, and Rain, finally. But Liu Kang gets up to see a very much alive Predator? Nightwolf stares the Predator down, and the Predator's reaction? Self-destruction. Their response is suicide and running near dead bodies. The Predator goes out with one final blow. Look, I had no clue who to count. Like, obviously Predator, Nightwolf, and Liu Kang were obvious, but who else would I count? Would I count the background people we only saw for like a few minutes? I'm not sure, honestly. So, you know what? I'm gonna count 3 more people. Besides the 3 that I already counted, I'll count Bull Raicho, Scarlet, and yes, even Jason, as the 3 others blow up. Just deal with him. But we're not done yet here, folks. We then see a teaser with Hanzo, Curtis, and Raiden fishing with Jason in the back as they catch a dead body, and the final kill on our kill count. The film ends with us seeing the new characters we will see in the next installment. With a whole lot of babies dying in this, there's gonna be a pretty big count. So let's find out and get to the number.
Over here!
Wait, what? Huh? Ah! There were 44 people/creatures killed in Kombat Kids, and 7 Jason's seen in this video. And this pie chart is freaking dominated by boys. Step it up, ladies! With a runtime of 25 minutes, that gives us a kill on average every 34.11 seconds. It gets messier every time. Just wait until season 3. The excellent execution, which goes to the coolest kill of the film, was really hard to do, but you know what, I'll give it to Johnny Cage. It really sets the mood and was the least expected in my opinion. The tame knife stab for the lamest kill will actually go to 2 people. The first will go to Hachiru since it happened off screen and it was very boring in execution. The second will probably shock you, but I'll give it to Sonya Blade. Her death was really obnoxious and overall disgusting. Even worse, it's received by one of the worst Mortal Kombat characters. And that's it. Kombat Kids was released in 2015 by Ted Atkin and it was a freaking amazing watch. Even though it might sound like a bad concept with the Mortal Kombat characters being babies killing each other, it worked pretty nice and it was a nice touch. There's only been a couple leaked teasers of the second installment, but besides that, there's no real information from teasers or even the creator himself. Kinda sad to see. I hope you enjoy this kill count because me, Corey's son, and Magic Scrolls really put care into this one, and I'm really glad you could watch this and might as well subscribe as well because this is probably one of my favorite kill counts I've done on this one because the editing is probably very fun and I thought the jokes were pretty funny as well, so I like that as well. The next kill count will be released in 2 weeks and that will be Oliver Tree's Hurt music video. Until then though, I'm Max Davila and this has been the kill count. Be good people.